Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the wildest bits of trivia about Mariah Carey's iconic holiday hit.
As a songwriter, that's all you can hope is to be a part of people's lives and for people to sing along with the music that you make.
Number 10. Mariah Carey co-wrote the song in 15 minutes. When the idea of a Christmas album was first brought up, Mariah Carey was actually against it. Yes, the queen of Christmas thought it might be a bad idea.
Christmas album, I'm like, isn't it a bit early? I'm like 22, sitting there, just like, why are we doing Christmas already? It's like my second album or whatever.
By this time, Carey and co-writer and producer Walter Afanasieff had been working together for years. Their working relationship was such that All I Want for Christmas Is You was largely composed in only 15 minutes.
I was, writing and on this little Casio keyboard and writing down words and thinking about what do I think of at Christmas? What do I love? What do I want? What do I dream of? And that's what started it.
That's not much of a time investment for years of chart success, although the making of the song would later become controversial, as Afanasieff felt Carey was erasing his contributions to the track. The two are, however, listed as co-writers on all three of the album's original tracks.
I sing him the harmonies and things that I'm hearing, and he just plays.
And I just have to keep playing ideas, and then we'll click. It's like, sort of like we fall into a pattern or a rhythm.
Number 9. The lyrics are inspired by Carey's childhood.
My Christmases weren't great as a little kid, and my mom really tried, but there were some other forces that just weren't great. And so we dealt with it.
Even before her 2020 memoir, The Meaning of Mariah Carey, the singer-songwriter alluded to a childhood that was less than ideal. Her mother's often dire financial struggles meant the family had to get creative about how they spent their holidays and how gifts were handled.
I couldn't remember a specific gift, but my mother always made things really nice for me at the holidays. Even if we didn't have a lot of money or a lot of, things like that, she would wrap up hundreds of little gifts and write from the cats or from the dog. She would make it really fun and festive.
Carey credits these early experiences to her lasting commitment to make the Christmas season meaningful. There are sentiments that can be heard in All I Want for Christmas Is You, where the lyrics reject the material possessions of the holidays, instead emphasizing the importance of love and emotional connection.
I know nothing's perfect, but just to give from your soul and give to someone else, where we're all just coming together and enjoying being together.
Number 8. There was a lawsuit over the title.
Take back the tinsel, stockings and bows.
In 2022, Mariah Carey was implicated in a copyright lawsuit over her Christmas anthem. A songwriter named Andy Stone, known by the stage name Vince Vance, came forward with claims that Carey had stolen his track, also called All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I had a song for 4 years as a very big hit, and she said she didn't hear it and all this stuff, and that she just happened to come out with her song, and it really hurt my feelings.
Stone's song, credited to Vince Vance and the Valiants, is a beloved country single first released in 1989. In the lawsuit, he was asking for $20 million in compensation.
Santa can't bring me what I need, 'cause all I want for Christmas.
Given that the only thing remotely similar between them is the title, the news was met with skepticism by many. Stone withdrew the lawsuit, only to refile it later.
All right, so Vince, let me just ask you this real quickly.
This is a long time ago, and it just every time people would try to buy my song, they would try to block that and send them to their song.
Number 7. Mariah Carey decorated the studio for the recording.
Okay, this is a lot for me, and I'm gonna be honest, Mariah, I'm not feeling real festive this year.
Even in all of this,
All I Want for Christmas Is You may just be the song to put you in the Christmas mood, but it was recorded during a not-so-festive time of the year. The track was actually laid down in August 1994 at New York's famed Hit Factory.
Every time, Christmas rolls around, I get ideas for different Christmas songs, and I've been kind of pushing them aside. And last year, I just decided to do it.
Mariah Carey stomped into the recording studio and said, "It's time." We think that's how it went anyway. But we're not going to do the whistle note. To counteract the summer heat and put everyone in the spirit of the season, Carey decorated the studio with trees, ornaments, and candles.
it wasn't Christmas time, but I was like, we're gonna get into that vibe.
The studio looked like Christmas. The temperature was cold. There were like ornaments, Christmas trees.
Well, the warmth and joy of the season definitely shines through in the track, so we guess it worked. Number 6, there are no live instruments on the song. With its unforgettable percussion and energetic keyboards, All I Want for Christmas Is You is one of those songs that's easy to identify before the lyrics even start. Inspired by the sounds of 1960s Christmas songs, particularly the rock-centric ones by Phil Spector, the up-tempo holiday tune has an instrumental track to match its singer's full sound.
So keeping that tradition and then the oversimplified melody, I guess because it was that, made it so easily palatable for the whole world to go, yeah, I can't get that out of my head.
Surprisingly, none of that was recorded live. While prepping for the recording, co-writer, arranger, and producer Walter Afanasieff programmed all the instrumental parts himself, a technique typical of his production style at the time.
So when the whole thing starts, the little bell thing, that's, me, and then it goes into the programmed piano, and then it goes into the it's all programmed, it's all computers.
The only thing that was actually recorded in the studio was Mariah Carey's natural instrument and the backing vocals. Number 5, there are several official music videos for the original track. Released in 1994, the now iconic music video depicts Carey styled in retro, 60s-inspired looks, and grainy footage that's designed for maximum nostalgia factor. Around the same time, Carey appeared in an alternate video clearly influenced by girl groups of the 1960s. She sings on a stylized set, photographed in black and white. Both of the videos were directed by the artist herself. Two more videos were released for the song's 25th anniversary in 2019. The first is a recut of the original, with previously unseen footage. The second is a brand new, star-studded, high-budget extravaganza that takes place in a winter wonderland.
Mimi and Mimi here.
We have 2 Mimis and 1 Cha-Cha.
Number 4, the song was banned. It's probably fair to say that a Texas bar did not expect to go viral for their disdain of the popular Christmas song. You could also probably assume they'd never expect the jingle's singer and co-writer to find out about it. But that's exactly what happened in 2021 when a sign on a bar jukebox announced that they were refusing to play All I Want for Christmas Is You before December 1st. After that, it could only be played one time a night.
Once we hear those twinkles, we run for the remote. It's really just a button that we press skip.
Mariah Carey had the perfect response. While, yes, if the song comes on 100 times at your workplace, it's probably not your favorite. But hating a Christmas classic? That's so not festive.
One time a night.
I don't hate Mariah Carey and I don't hate Christmas.
Number 3, the song inspired a children's book and an animated movie.
Hi, Mariah. I like your dog.
Oh, thank you.
In 2015, Carey put out a children's picture book titled after her iconic track. A young girl, based on her kid self, only wants one thing for Christmas: a puppy. 2 years later, an animated movie, narrated by Carey, was released straight to video.
It happened at Christmas time. Hey, come on now. I said it happened at Christmas time. That's more like it.
As a movie, it doesn't necessarily reinvent the wheel, but it's really not a bad children's tale. Featuring the voices of Lacey Chabert and Henry Winkler, the screen adaptation is also a treat for die-hard fans of the song, the singer, and heartwarming holiday stories. Number 2, the song has earned so much money.
Since we are talking to all the lambs in the land, thank everybody for listening to the song, loving the song, streaming the song incessantly.
Yes.
I appreciate it so much.
There's no denying it. All I Want for Christmas Is You is hugely successful, and everyone with a stake in it has made a pretty penny over the last 30 years. It's been sold, streamed, covered, and, of course, licensed for movies and TV.
I just want you for my own, more than you could
Although it's hard to pin down a real number, a 2017 report in The Economist said that it had made $60 million since its 1994 release. However, it's only grown even more in popularity since then. A 2023 report surmised that it's earned around $100 million in royalties over the years. Whatever the number is, there's one thing that's for certain: it's big and only getting bigger.
I have plans. I got big plans.
Big plans.
Yeah, some big plans, big schemes.
We are looking forward to those plans.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The song didn't hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 until 2019.
It's really hard for me to talk about All I Want for Christmas and say, oh, it's got this achievement and that achievement, because it's the first Christmas song that I wrote. And then it really kind of took a long time to get to the place where it is today.
That's right, it took 25 years for All I Want for Christmas Is You to be a bona fide number 1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. With its 1994 release and its 2019 placement, it broke the record for a single's longest journey to the number 1 spot. Along with that milestone, it was also the first Christmas song to top the chart since the Chipmunk song in 1958. It earned yet another accolade when it was still on the charts as of the new year in 2020. This made it the last number 1 hit of the 2010s and the first of the 2020s. In 2020, Carey was presented with 3 Guinness World Records for the song, which continues to dominate the holiday season and shows no signs of stopping. Do you listen to this song even when it's not Christmas time? Let us know in the comments.
We're gonna be festive. Like, if nobody else is gonna be festive, I'm gonna be festive.
I love that. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.